Remember when a phone's biggest flex was surviving a fall off the kitchen counter? Well, dumb phones are back, and somehow they're cooler than the $1,000 slabs we carry today. In 2025, people are tired of glowing rectangles that demand attention every 5 seconds. They don't want another screen yelling at them. They want a phone that shuts up, dials numbers, and maybe sends a text without autocorrect turning mom into moo. That's where dumb phones come in. They're small, sturdy, and blissfully boring. But here's the catch. A lot of them are still too dumb. Buy the wrong one and you're stuck with something that feels like it crawled out of a junk drawer next to an iPod Shuffle. So I went through the latest models, specs, and reviews to find the 7 best dumb phones in 2025 that actually work. Some are perfect for kids, some for seniors, and some are for anyone ready to escape doom scrolling without giving up the basics. And as always, links to all the dumb phones I mentioned will be in the description below. Number 7 on our list is the Nokia 2780 Flip, which is the best mid-range flip phone. You'll love this if you want the nostalgia of a flip phone combined with the practicality of modern 4G connectivity. The 2780 keeps things classic with a 2.7-inch main display and a 1.77-inch external screen so you can check the time or see who's calling without opening it. It's powered by the Qualcomm QM215 processor and runs on KaiOS 3.1, which gives you a surprisingly usable interface with access to basics like WhatsApp, YouTube, and Google Maps. Specs are modest, 512 megabytes of RAM and 4 gigabytes of storage expandable via microSD, up to 32 gigabytes. But that's more than enough for calling, texting, and light app use. The 5-megapixel rear camera won't win photography awards, but it's perfectly fine for quick snaps. Other conveniences include 4G LTE with VoLTE Wi-Fi, BLUETOOTH, and even GPS, making it much more versatile than old-school flip phones. The 1,450 mAh removable battery lasts through a full day of use, and features like the emergency button, FM radio, and M4/T4 hearing aid rating make it especially appealing for seniors or anyone who wants a reliable, distraction-free device. The Nokia 2780 is the perfect balance of retro design and modern essentials, proving that flip phones still have a place in 2025. Number 6 on our list is the HMD Barbie phone, which is best for kids who want their first phone without getting sucked into full-on smartphones. This thing is unapologetically fun. It comes in power pink with Barbie stickers and accessories, so it feels more like a toy, but it's a fully working flip phone. You get a 2.8-inch main screen and a smaller external display for checking calls and texts. The 5-megapixel camera is simple, but good enough for casual snaps. What's cool is that it runs KaiOS, so you still get light apps like WhatsApp, YouTube, and Google Maps. It's also on 4G LTE, has USB-C charging, a removable battery, and even a headphone jack. Basically, it's modern enough to be useful, but limited enough to keep things safe and simple for kids. Parents will love that it's affordable, durable, and not another black rectangle to lose in the couch cushions. Kids will love that it's Barbie branded and customizable. It's a win on both sides. Number 5 on our list is the EasyPhone Prima 6, which is best for seniors who want something straightforward without the clutter of modern smartphones. The design is refreshingly simple. You get a big 2.8-inch display, large tactile buttons, and a clean menu that's easy to navigate even if tech isn't your thing. There's also a dedicated SOS button on the back, press it, and it automatically calls or texts your chosen emergency contacts. For peace of mind, that feature alone makes this phone worth it. Sound is another area where the Prime 6 shines. The speakers are loud and clear, so calls don't get drowned out. It's also hearing aid compatible, which a lot of seniors really appreciate. Battery life is solid too. The 1800 mAh removable battery lasts for days on standby, so you don't have to charge it constantly. And yes, it's 4G LTE compatible, meaning it'll work on most carriers without issues. This phone isn't about flashy apps or gimmicks. It's about reliability, ease of use, and safety. For seniors who want a no-nonsense device that just works, the EasyPhone Prima 6 is one of the best picks in 2025. Number 4 on our list is the Punkt MP02, which is best for anyone who misses physical buttons and wants a distraction-free phone built around privacy and simplicity. This is the ultimate minimalist device. You get a 2-inch monochrome display and a clean keypad that makes calling and texting feel refreshingly straightforward. No social feeds, no app store, no endless notifications, just the essentials. Under the hood, it's running the 'OS, which is designed specifically to safeguard your data. It even integrates the Signal protocol, so your calls and texts are encrypted by default. If you're serious about digital privacy, that's a big win. Specs-wise, you're looking at a Qualcomm Snapdragon 210 processor, 2 GB of RAM, and 16 GB of storage. Not flashy, but enough for what this phone is meant to do. You can still tether data to another device, and it supports Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and USB-C, so it plays nicely with accessories or as a hotspot when you need it. The build quality feels premium too. Reinforced glass fiber gives it a solid, balanced feel in the hand, and it's compact enough for true one-handed use. If you want to break from the noise of modern smartphones but still need reliable calling, secure messaging, and a phone that just feels good to use, the Punkt MP02 is the best button-first phone you can buy in 2025. Number 3 on the list is the Punkt MC02. The touchscreen option for anyone who likes the minimalist vibe of the MP02 but wants something a little more modern and easier to navigate. At its core, the MC02 keeps the same philosophy as other Punkt phones. No app overload, no endless notifications, just the essentials. But instead of a tiny monochrome display and buttons, you get a simple touchscreen setup that makes calling, texting, and basic navigation feel smoother. Like the MP02, it runs on the 'OS, which is laser-focused on privacy and security. You still get Signal protocol integration, so your calls and messages are end-to-end encrypted, and you don't have to hand over your data to third-party apps. Specs-wise, it's not trying to compete with iPhones or Android flagships. It's about usability and restraint. You still get LTE connectivity, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and USB-C, so it doubles as a hotspot or connects easily to accessories. The battery holds up for real-world use, and the build feels durable and balanced, staying true to Punkt's design-first approach. The big difference here is convenience. If you like the privacy-first, distraction-free lifestyle Punkt is known for but don't want to go back to old-school buttons, the MC02 is the minimalist phone with a modern twist. If the MP02 feels too retro, the Punkt MC02 is the one to get. It gives you the same focus and simplicity, but with a touchscreen that makes daily use feel a little more natural. Number 2 on our list is the Cat S22 Flip, which is the best rugged phone. Basically, it's best for anyone who needs a compact device built to survive the harshest environments. Unlike most flip phones, the S22 runs Android 11, giving you access to apps and modern usability in a classic clamshell design. The 2.8-inch touchscreen may be small, but it's sharp enough at 480 by 640 resolution for simple navigation, texting, or using lightweight apps. There's also a 5-megapixel rear camera for quick documentation shots and a 2-megapixel front camera for video calls. Powering it all is a Snapdragon 215 processor paired with 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB of storage, which can be expanded via microSD if needed. While these specs are modest, they're more than enough for essential tasks. Where this phone really shines is durability. With an IP68 rating, it's waterproof, dustproof, and drop-proof, making it an ideal pick for construction sites, outdoor work, or adventure travel. The replaceable battery, FM radio, and headphone jack only add to its practicality. If you want a small, ultra-tough phone that can handle abuse while still running Android, the Cat S22 Flip is your best option in 2025. Number 1 on our list is the Unihertz Jelly Star, which is best dumb phone overall, plus for anyone who wants a super tiny phone that still gives you the full Android experience. This thing looks like a toy at first glance, a 3-inch display and a body about the size of a pack of gum, but it's shockingly capable. Under the hood, it runs Android 13, powered by a MediaTek Helio G99 processor with 8 GB of RAM and a massive 256 GB of storage. For such a small device, that's an impressive spec sheet. The Jelly Star even packs a 48 megapixel rear camera and 8 megapixel front camera, which is way more than you'd expect at this size. It's not going to beat a flagship in low-light shots, but for quick snaps and video calls, it gets the job done. You also get dual SIM support, NFC, a fingerprint sensor, and even a 3.5mm headphone jack, all in a phone that weighs under 120 grams. One of its quirkiest touches is the transparent back with customizable LED lights, giving it a bit of personality that most minimalist phones lack. The Jelly Star is perfect as a dumbish phone because it balances minimal size with enough smarts to still be functional. It won't replace a daily flagship for heavy users. But if you want the tiniest Android that can still handle WhatsApp, Google Maps, or Spotify, this one nails the sweet spot. And that's it for today. I hope this video helped you find the best dumb phones. And if you want to check out any of these, I'll leave links to the latest pricing in the top comment. Plus, if you found this helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell notification so you know when our latest videos come out. And if you like this video, YouTube thinks you'll like this one next. Thanks for watching.